A terrible famine swept across the world. Fields turned to dust. Rivers shrank into mud. Food became so scarce that people, animals, and even forests began to die. But in one wealthy kingdom, hope remained. Years before, the king had prepared for disaster. He built enormous storehouses filled with grain and preserved food enough to last for years. One morning, the king called his most trusted advisor. "Tell me," the king said, "did we send food to our allies in the east?" "Key, my king. They received it with tears of joy, and the northern lands. They are grateful and have pledged their loyalty again. And the south, they send their thanks and prayers for your long life." The king nodded, satisfied. But he noticed his advisor hesitate. "You have more to say," the king said. "Speak." The advisor took a careful breath. "I am very sorry, my king. But we also sent food to the Western Kingdom." The king's face hardened. "The West, they've been our enemies for generations. What happened? Why would you do that without my command?" "My king," the advisor said gently, "they were starving worse than any nation. Their children had no food. Their soldiers were collapsing. They were desperate." "That does not answer my question," the king replied sternly. "Why help those who wished us harm?" "Because hunger changed them," the advisor said. "When our wagons arrived, they did not raise weapons. They wept. Their leaders came forward, unarmed. They said, 'Any kingdom that saves our people cannot be our enemy.'" The king was silent. And what happened after that? They opened their borders. They asked for peace. They now stand with us, not against us. The king slowly sat back, his anger fading into thought. "Then we did not lose food," he said quietly. "We gained a nation." The advisor bowed. "Yes, my king. Sometimes the greatest victory is won without a single battle." This story reminds us that a good leadership is not measured by how many enemies you defeat, but by how many lives you save. Power can force obedience, but kindness can transform hearts. When we choose compassion over revenge, we break cycles of hatred that weapons never could. The strongest kingdoms and the strongest people are those who understand that mercy is not weakness, but a different kind of strength. Thanks for watching. Be part of spreading this message. Please share, subscribe, and discover more unforgettable stories you won't want to miss.